Hey, do you have a minute?
Sure. What's up?
Do you know what happened to all that bacon that was in the fridge? You didn't eat it, did you?
Yeah, I used it to make a sandwich this morning. Why?
I knew it! Trevor, that bacon was so old! I went to throw it out today and saw that it was gone. It wasn't even the same color as it usually is. You didn't notice it turned gray?
Really? I had no idea. I didn't think it looked any different. Although I did use it right after I woke up, so I might have been too tired to notice.
What's gonna happen if you get food poisoning? You're such an airhead when it comes to stuff like this.
I can't say you're wrong. This isn't the first time I haven't paid close attention to what I put in my body.
And it probably won't be the last. I gotta admit though, I think the airhead side of you is kinda cute.
Oh yeah?
It's not the only thing I like about you though. Anyway, sorry, I just kinda sprung my plans on you last minute. Are you gonna be okay without me in the house?
It's all good. Don't worry about it. I'm off today and tomorrow, so I thought I'd go fishing and kinda just do a bunch of stuff I haven't had the time to do lately.
Are you at the pier already?
Yep. I've already been here for a few hours. Doesn't seem like the fish are biting today, though. I haven't even gotten a nibble. I'll probably start packing up and heading home soon. I'm actually pretty beat, so I'll just lie around the house for the rest of the day.
Why not stop over and see your mom on the way home? It's on the way, and I'm sure she'd be happy to see you. I feel like you haven't been over there in so long.
I'm pretty tired, though. I know if I go there, I won't be home for hours. I'm probably gonna be sitting in traffic for a while as it is. I'd rather just go straight home and take it easy for as much time as I can.
Or is it really because you two got into a fight on the phone the other day?
Yeah, that was pretty annoying. She kept telling me, don't work so much, as if I could help it.
Yeah, things have been crazy for you. But your job is always busy this time of year, so you can't really do anything about it.
Plus, I feel like I'm really making momentum right now. It seems like Darnell has really taken a liking to me after seeing how hard I've been working.
Darnell! I miss him. You're on a big project with him right now, aren't you? It was so fun working with him. I loved going over to his house for parties. You're really moving up in the world, babe.
I know I probably should have asked this way sooner, but why did you want to just be a stay-at-home wife?
Oh, you're asking me this now? Why even bother asking after all this time?
I don't know. I just always wondered. You were an awesome secretary back when you were working.
I wasn't that good.
You were, which is why it was surprising when you said you wanted to quit. And then decided to start dating someone like me.
Darnell told me he was sad to see me go, but if that's what I wanted, he wouldn't stop me. Plus, he's the one who introduced us, remember? He thought we'd make a great couple. Hello? What's wrong?
Well, it's just that last week when I went over to Darnell's house for another one of his get-togethers,
Yeah?
I had an interesting discussion with his wife, Maggie.
Oh, don't get me started on Maggie. What did she say to you? She has been the same ever since I first met her. She's so arrogant. She tried to be all high and mighty over me when we worked together, even though she was constantly screwing up at her job. Don't listen to anything she says.
Yeah, none of that is relevant to what she told me.
She thinks just because her husband is in a position of power, that automatically makes her important too. I know plenty of people like that. They all suck, lol. I bet she talks your ear off about how elite they both are. That's exactly the type of woman she is.
No, she didn't do anything like that. We didn't even talk for that long, actually.
Well, what did she say? Women always change when a man is around. She's one to talk. That's exactly the kind of woman she is. But honestly, that's not even true. The truth is that men change when women are around.
What are you talking about? She told me I was being played for a fool.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't get it.
Seems like everyone knows but you. That's what she said to me.
Oh, I really have no idea what that means, but okay. This is probably just you being an airhead again. I bet you believe every stupid rumor that floats around that office. And to be honest, that woman is always at the end of them. She spins lies and rumors more than anyone I've ever known. You better be careful about what you believe, especially when it's coming from her.
Is that right?
Yep. You probably don't know this, but we used to call Maggie the author because of all the ridiculous stories she'd make up about people in the office. Don't trust a word that comes out of her mouth.
Sure, whatever. But can I at least tell you what else she told me?
Go right ahead. I have nothing to hide.
She told me that you've been romantically involved with Darnell since before we started dating. I guess I was the last to find out. Everyone else around the office has known about it. I think you need to come home so we can talk about this face to face. I want you to be honest with me. If this is true, we are getting a divorce, no question.
Hang on a second. You really believe that garbage?
I don't know if I do or not, and I won't know until I talk to you about this in person. You need to come home.
Didn't you read what I just said? This is ridiculous!
I said you need to come home right now. I'm all ears. I'll listen to everything you have to say, but it needs to be face to face. And once you're done, you better believe I have 100 questions for you. Do you understand?
Trevor, is this you? How is Julia?
Huh?
What do you mean, huh? Is that any way to talk to your mother?
Mom? What?
What's so hard to believe? Don't tell me you're still upset about us bickering over the phone the other day.
How are you texting me right now?
Don't seem so surprised. Your old mom out in the country finally got herself a smartphone.
Oh yeah? Even after saying I think technology is evil? When did you get it?
Yesterday? The day before? I forgot. But the nice young man in the store helped teach me how to send these messages.
Oh, gotcha. So, what's up?
Well, it's about Julia.
Oh yeah. I've been meaning to talk to you about her.
I'm so worried about her.
You are? Why?
I think she's a lovely wife, and I'm worried if you're treating her right or not. It's just my motherly instinct. She said she wanted to have kids soon, plus she's doing everything she can to support you. She's taking care of everything around the house as a stay-at-home wife.
Where is this coming from? By the way, do you know the real reason why Julia wanted to become a stay-at-home wife?
To take care of her husband and get ready to raise a family.
No, that's definitely not why. It was to make more time to see the man she's been cheating on me with.
You think she's cheating on you? There is no way. A nice girl like her would never do something like that. Is that what's going on between you two right now?
Yeah.
Things like this aren't always just one person's fault. Is there anything you could have done differently to prevent this? I think you need to think long and hard about how this could have happened.
Yeah, sure. Nothing is confirmed for sure yet. But if it's true, there's a whole bunch of stuff I have to do. I have to hire a lawyer and file for divorce, plus figure out how I'm going to sue for emotional distress from her affair. But none of that can happen until I talk to her face to face, and she hasn't come home since yesterday. She's not answering any of my calls or texts.
Trevor, listen to me. Suing her for an affair is pretty cowardly, don't you think? A real man would just let it go.
I couldn't possibly care less what a real man would do. I don't care what you or anyone thinks about what I'm doing.
Well, I'm praying for Julia's new life if she's going to have to start over. Don't you feel bad about forcing her out into the world?
Are you serious? You're taking her side? You're going to pray for her even though she's the one who put herself into the situation by cheating on me?
That hasn't been confirmed yet. You're jumping to conclusions. You cheated. Give me money. It's such a cowardly way to behave, don't you think?
I just literally told you that until I talk with her, I can't do anything.
There's no need for a divorce. You're being quite greedy and petty. Spend your time mending your marriage instead of thinking about how to get money from Julia.
Huh? She had an affair with someone at work and everyone knew about it but me.
It sounds like you're believing other people's rumors over your own wife.
She quit her job to have more time to cheat on me. If the wife of the man she's been cheating on me with didn't say anything, I still would have been clueless.
Sounds like you're taking that woman's side over Julia's. That's not right.
That woman? You clearly don't understand the situation.
I do understand, dear. That woman probably likes to make salacious claims about other people.
Whatever. It doesn't matter. If Julia or you make a big and stupid fuss over this divorce and me suing her, so be it. I can't let her walk all over me like this. She didn't start this after we got married, you know. She's been with this guy since before we even started dating. How could I possibly trust someone like that?
Maybe you just misunderstood something? You've never been the sharpest tool in the shed.
I wish that were the case.
That must be it. Don't put her through all of this. There's no need for a divorce, and especially not a lawsuit against her.
How long are you going to keep up this act?
Act? Trevor, what do you mean? Let's get back on track. I'm telling you, there must be some misunderstanding. She would never do something like that to you. You better not try and get any kind of compensation from this divorce.
Enough. My mom is sitting right next to me. Your mom, too.
Huh?
Drop the act right now. This isn't funny. I have no idea whose phone you're texting me from, but the jig is up. Both our moms are laughing at how stupid you are.
What? Hang on a second. Why are they with you right now?
I've been planning this for a while. I was waiting until you were out of the house. I didn't wake up early yesterday to go fishing. I went out to the country to pick up my mom, then go over to your mom's place. We've been waiting for you to come home ever since. Although we didn't expect it to take this long.
You lied to me? You did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But you lied to me in the first place. I guess it's payback. Lol.
OMG, what is happening? What was the point of going to see them?
They're witnesses to the conversation we're inevitably going to have. Also, they're here so you don't just run off for good. Also, they're here to make sure you talk with me about this. Also, they're here just in case you try to pull something stupid.
Wait, I thought you got into a fight with your mom.
That's irrelevant. Let's get back on track. You think I'm dumb enough to try for a divorce and to sue you without any evidence? Absolutely not. Maggie gave me everything I ever could have needed. Pictures, videos, and screenshots of text messages between you and Darnell. I had no idea there was even this much. I guess I'll say this now, but you better believe she's gonna come after you too. You lied to me and went behind my back for 7 whole years. I'm going to squeeze every penny I can out of you for what you did to me.
Stop for just 1 second!
A divorce is exactly what you want, isn't it? But you just don't want to face the repercussions of what you did and pay up.
Yeah, kinda. Because let's be honest here. You should be grateful a woman like me ever even looked in the direction of a guy like you. And despite that, you want money out of me? Do you have a mental problem?
I'm well within my legal right to move forward.
You really are a weak little man, huh? Now it all makes sense. I'll just talk to Darnell and have him demote you down to being a janitor.
What?
You know Darnell's next in line to become the CEO once the current one steps down. You want to try and sue me? Go ahead, stupid. We'll bury you in legal fees. Your new job scrubbing toilets won't possibly pay enough to keep this up. Or You could watch your mouth, call off trying to sue me, and continue on with your life like a good little boy. Don't you think that's a win-win for everyone?
You are pretty arrogant for someone who has literally no power.
I think you're the one who's powerless here. I'm the one who's gonna call the shots moving forward.
I guess you don't know about Darnell then.
Huh? What about him? OMG, I'm glad I cheated on you. You're so obnoxious and oblivious.
You're the one who's oblivious. Darnell only got to where he is because of his wife's father.
What?
Yep. Maggie's father is the one who's the real big shot. You think he's gonna keep someone around who cheated on his daughter for 7 whole years? I guess you're the one who doesn't know.
Ha! You're lying. Your head's all messed up from everything that's going on. I bet you have no idea what you're even saying.
I wonder what's gonna happen to him when he gets kicked out of the company. 2 old, unemployed cheaters, thrown out into the world. What's next for you 2 scumbags? Oh wait, I know. You're gonna pay me. Like, an insane amount. You might have a heart attack when you see how much.
Wait.
Don't wanna.
Stop. I'm serious. You believe Maggie over me? You really think I cheated on you?
What's the point of even trying to deny this? I mean, I gotta say, the best part of this whole thing was pretending to be my mom. A nice girl like her would never do anything like that. Man, that was super desperate. You must really not want to pay.
I never had an affair. I'm not gonna pay you for this imaginary affair you keep saying I had.
The world you live in is not based in reality.
I'm not gonna do it. There's no way I'm gonna be poor. I don't want to change my quality of life.
La la la, not listening, don't care.
If Darnell gets the boot from his job, all he'll be is a run-of-the-mill middle-aged man. He used to be such a stud.
I repeat, I don't care.
He's actually kind of fat now. Fat and poor is a pretty terrible combination. There's nothing good about him anymore. If anything, you're more attractive than he is now.
Ooh, I don't care. Oh, but hang on a sec. He's the fat one? Are you sure you're not talking about yourself?
Huh?
You said it yourself. Men change when women are around. Maybe he got fat because he saw you packing on the pounds. Haha! Fat and poor might be a bad combination, but fat and stupid is way worse. Did you honestly think I'd fall for you pretending to be my mother? Sorry, dummy. That was never gonna work. You, on the other hand, completely fell for my trap. Who's the airhead now? Ha! After that, Darnell and Julia got slapped with lawsuits from me and Maggie to pay us for their affairs. I obviously filed for divorce and fought against splitting our assets. Thank goodness neither I nor Maggie had any kids yet. The divorce was a long, bloody process that eventually had to go to court, but it was eventually finalized. In the end, the court recognized Julia's 7-year affair as more than enough reason for grounds to pay me for emotional distress. Man, you should have seen Julia in that courtroom when the judge handed her that verdict. She had to get dragged out by the bailiffs. I honestly wish I took a video and reposted it on social media. Anyway, guess who took Darnell's newly vacated spot at the company? This guy. I finished that project we were assigned to by myself. It was really tough, but I worked hard and got through it. From then on, I just kept working and getting promoted until I got to where I am now. As a reward to myself, I bought a really great fishing pole and go fishing as much as I can. Unfortunately, I'm not catching much these days. I guess I can't blame the fishing pole for that, though. Oh well, here's to hoping there are plenty of fish in the sea.
Claire, I have some big news. I just found out I'm pregnant too. We will be best buddies during our pregnancies.
Really?
Oh, congratulations, Emma!
Thanks. I'm sure we'll have our ups and downs, but we will get through them together.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad I have someone so close who will understand what I'm going through.
I want to provide the best education and environment for the child. So I've already started to look into all the possibilities. I will share all the information I find with you.
Thank you. Wow, Emma, you're so determined. I can't think that far ahead yet. I think I'll focus on delivering this baby first.
You're totally right. Our top priority should be to deliver our baby safely.
Well, the baby has finally arrived. She was 4 days past her due date. I guess she was too comfortable inside. Have you seen her pictures?
I did. I can't stop laughing. She looks horrible. I thought she was a monkey.
Huh? Oh, perhaps. But I think most newborns are like this.
No. She's clearly on the ugly side. What's her name?
We named her Gina.
Gina? That's a very ordinary name.
Maybe. Have you decided what you'll name yours?
Marilyn. Isn't it such a pretty name?
Yes, very.
Oh yeah, after my baby arrives, I want to take baby massage classes, so we should go together. I hear it's great for the baby.
I see. Well, I think it might be too much for my daughter's sensitive skin, so I think we'll pass.
Are you sure? That's a bummer. I thought we could take classes together.
Sorry.
Marilyn, I heard you got accepted to the summer program you wanted to go to. Congratulations. Thanks. You are amazing. Plus, you signed with a modeling agency, right? Wow, word got out quickly. I was approached by someone from the agency when we were visiting the city. My mom got super excited and kind of went ahead with it. They approached you on the street? But I'm not surprised. You are really pretty. I just happened to be there when they were looking, I guess. I'm actually not really interested in modeling. I prefer to be in the library studying what I love. What about you? Do you like studying? No, I don't really like it. My mom and I talked about getting a tutor to boost up my grades, but I don't really want to. You've had a tutor for a couple years already, right? And I heard you take all kinds of lessons every day. Yeah, I do. Ballet on Monday, swimming on Wednesday, piano on Thursday, home tutor on Tuesday and Friday, French and jazz dance on the weekends. Wow, but when do you rest? I have to study for a couple more hours after those classes too. So I'm always lacking sleep. I mean, I don't mind studying, but I wish I had more time for myself. I would too if I were you. Oh, but my piano teacher is out of town this week, so I don't have any plans. Hey, do you want to come over to my house? Let's study together. I can teach you if you're having a hard time with something. Really? Oh, but I don't know. You really don't like studying, do you? But if you cover all the basics now, it will make your life in high school so much easier. You're right. Okay then. I haven't seen you in a while anyway, so I'll come over. Great. Thursday then.
Hello, Marilyn. Do you have a minute?
Hi, Auntie Claire. What's up?
Remember the other day Gina went over to your house? Gina's been acting a little weird since then. Like she's upset about something maybe? Do you know what happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, maybe it's something else then. Sorry to bother you.
Is she okay?
Well, she seems very sad and she's not eating very much. She's usually a very happy, active girl.
She seemed normal when she was here.
I see. I wonder what's going on with her.
Wait, Auntie Claire, can you do me a favor? I want to check something.
Hi, Emma. Can I ask you something?
Oh, hi Claire. It's been a while. I haven't heard from you in ages.
It looks like the kids are staying in touch. But yes, you're right, we haven't spoken in a while.
I actually tried to avoid talking to you as much as possible.
Oh well, I'm assuming you didn't message me to tell me that. I'm quite busy, you know. I have to go to my daughter's model agency for a meeting. So can you make it quick?
It's Gina. She's been acting a bit weird ever since she visited your house the other day. Do you have any idea why?
I have no idea.
Oh, I think something happened. She's been quite gloomy since then.
Maybe it's because she finally understands her place. She seemed like she didn't before.
What do you mean, her place?
I had to teach her when she was here that she's no good enough to be hanging out with Marilyn.
What? You said that? To a child?
I taught her because she's a child. It's important they learn these things early on.
What are you talking about?
You know, not only is my daughter beautiful, but she excels in everything. School, sports, you name it. I don't want her to be badly influenced by lower people. Gina wasn't blessed with a brain or her looks.
How could you be so mean? Do you know how sad she's been? You hurt my daughter.
I only taught her the truth, because clearly her parents don't seem to get it neither. You should consider saving money for Gina's plastic surgery. She looks quite awful when she's next to Marilyn.
Mom, I can't believe you. You are the worst.
Huh? Why are you calling me Mom?
It's me, Marilyn. I'm next to Auntie Claire right now. I've been watching you two message back and forth.
Nice try. You're a bad liar. It's not funny at all, actually. I took Marilyn to her swimming lesson earlier. There's no way she can be at your place.
I didn't go inside after you dropped me off. If you think I'm lying, you should call and confirm. Or you might be receiving a call soon. My coach is probably wondering where I am since I've never missed a lesson. You know, because I excel at everything.
Huh? Are you serious?
Yep. I asked Auntie Claire to come get me because I wanted to see how Gina is doing.
See Gina? Why?
Auntie Claire messaged me a couple of days ago. She said Gina's been acting weird since she had come from our house. She seemed normal when I was with her, so I thought maybe you had done something to Gina. Because you're always competing against Auntie Claire, and you talk badly of Gina. I have always been embarrassed of you saying mean things about other people.
What?
Mom, you always praise me through talking badly of other kids. If you're so happy for my accomplishments and want to praise me, just say so. Why do you need to add mean comments? You embarrass me when you do that. I actually like my friends. I like Auntie Claire and Gina.
I'm proud of you, Marilyn. What is so wrong about being proud of my daughter?
There is definitely something wrong with you. You make me take all these lessons every day. On top of that, you make me study for hours. I even fainted once from sleep deprivation. You only feed me salad so that I don't gain weight. A loving mother would not treat her daughter like to please you, but I've had enough.
Marilyn, what's gotten into you? You wouldn't say such things to your mother.
I have been saying, Mom. I told you over and over that I don't want to do all that, but you never listened. So I gave up and stopped saying it. But I won't be your puppet anymore, and I won't forgive you for hurting Gina.
Forgive? What are you going to do then, huh?
Auntie Claire is asking Dad to come over to her house. I'm telling him everything you did. I'll show him your conversation with Auntie Claire. And then I'm going to ask him to divorce you.
What? You can't make us get a divorce.
I think I can. Dad was always against me modeling, and he never liked how you kept me busy. I know you two fight all the time because of it. In the end, you would always get hysterical, crying and breaking things. The only way for you to quiet down was for us to accept your way. You always got what you wanted.
He doesn't understand your potential.
What potential? You can't force someone to have potential. Dad said to me before that I can tell him when I've had enough, that he would fight for me. He truly cares about me, more than you do.
That's not true. There's no one on earth who cares about you more than I do.
If you really care about me, stay away from me. Please. Bye.
Hold on a minute, Marilyn. Listen to me. I've been doing everything for you. You can't possibly just cut me out like that after all I've done for you.
Marilyn went upstairs.
You? What did you do? How did you talk to my daughter into this?
I didn't say or do anything. Marilyn decided herself.
You're trying to steal my daughter. You piece of trash.
Why do you hate me so much? You were nice to me until we had our daughters. Did I ever do something to offend you?
Yes, you did.
Well, what is it? Please tell me.
You always made me look back. Every family gathering we went to, you carried some high-end purse, appealing to everyone that you're a privileged housewife. You were always polished, looking happy.
Huh?
Meanwhile, I had to keep working, wearing my tired clothes and hair all messy. How come you had it easy and not me? I'm better looking than you are. I should have had a better life. It's not fair.
I didn't know you felt that way.
Then I realized you got an easy life because you went to a famous college. I mean, that's your only trait.
Everything you're saying about me has absolutely nothing to do with our daughters. You have no reason to bully Gina.
Reason? The reason is that she's your daughter. She's like an avatar of you. When I first saw her, I finally thought that I can win against you. I knew that having Marilyn would put me above. If she's prettier and smarter, I can be so much happier than you.
You are unbelievable.
That's why I raised her perfectly, with the right food, education, clothes, toys. I didn't compromise anything. But my husband thought I shouldn't be so strict about everything. And I thought, what the hell? He doesn't understand how important it is to start off correctly. He tried to get it in the way of my perfect plan. Did you know what he said to me?
I wouldn't know.
He said that I should look at how you are raising your daughter. That you're doing so well, letting Gina run around free. And how my plan would put too much burden on Marilyn and the family. But it only made my commitment firmer. I swore to myself that I will raise Marilyn to be perfect, and her perfection will prove that I was right all along.
So that's why you forced your values onto your daughter. If what my brother had said to you hurt your feelings, I apologize on behalf of him. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer to how we raise our children. But Marilyn is not a tool. Oh, shut up.
Don't you dare try to scold me. Who the hell do you think you are?
You see now, though, don't you? And it sure didn't prove that you were correct.
Stop! How can you say that? I worked so hard. I don't deserve any of this.
I think you need time away from your daughter. You need to reflect on what you've done. And find what you're missing not only as a mother, but as a person.
You think you're perfect or something?
Absolutely not. I'm never sure if what I'm doing as a mother is right. You may think I always seem happy, that I've had it easy, but back then, I was going through difficult fertility treatments to have Gina. I'm not saying this because I want you to feel sorry for me. I'm telling you because I want you to realize that what you see is only the surface of things. That everyone has their hardships.
Ugh, I see. You treat me like I'm stupid. What am I supposed to do? If Marilyn is gone, I'll have nothing left. This is all your fault. You can't take away my daughter and husband.
Your value is not something your child is responsible for. She is not your tool, nor your avatar. Your family is leaving you because you couldn't understand those simple facts.
No, I don't accept. I can't have lost. Not to you.
Stop comparing to someone else, Emma. I don't want to say this, but what you're doing is really low.
Hey, Mom, can I go to the library with Marilyn tomorrow?
Oh, is Marilyn okay now?
Yes, she was a little sad at first, but she knows staying away from Auntie Emma is better for her.
I see. How about you? Are you okay? I'm so sorry you had to go through all of that because of us.
No, I'm okay. Marilyn kept apologizing to me in tears, saying how sorry she was that her mom said horrible things to me. I know Marilyn would feel like she'd have to keep apologizing to me, so I stopped being upset. And I want to be able to help Marilyn now.
You are so strong, Gina. And Marilyn is such a kind-hearted girl. She is so mature.
Right? I like her. She's my best friend.
Afterwards, my brother dragged Emma over to our house so she would apologize to me and Gina. It took a while, but in the end, my brother and Emma got a divorce. Emma had claimed sole custody of Marilyn, but Emma's strict ways were nearly abusive, considering how it was affecting Marilyn's health. So, the court ruled that my brother should have her custody. Emma could not give up on Marilyn, so she tried to lure her after school. Marilyn immediately called for help so she was not taken by her mother. Emma now has a restraining order against her own daughter, and was later taken to her parents. I recently heard that she'd been admitted into the psychiatric ward of a hospital from suffering a heavy depression. We were all saddened that she never understood what Marilyn or my brother was trying to tell her. But now that Marilyn is away from her mother, she's been able to do the things she always wanted to do. She switched to the public school where Gina attends, and quit her modeling agency as well as most of her after-school lessons. Using the free time she finally got, Marilyn studies in the library where she likes it best. The girls are best friends now, and they're having a great time together. They make a really good team. I hope they cherish their friendship forever.